Hey, what's poppin', y'all? This your boy, 20B. You feel me? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I got a real good one for you this time as usual. My boy's been, he's locked up with me right here, but he's not only want to share the story, he's a rapper, you feel me? He's known out there in the streets. Well, introduce yourself real quick.
Name is Bandit, Michael, from Salinas, California, Monterey Bay. You know what's up?
That's right, Salinas, California. Hey, what they call you? What's your rap name? What they call you?
Bad Fellow Bandit on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, all right.
All together.
Bad Fella Bandit, spelled all together.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all gotta hear him. We gonna before this is over, I'm gonna let him. Man, you gotta bust something for y'all. Bro, real raw.
Okay.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you taking time to do this for me.
You know what's up?
All right, so so as you know, this podcast, bro, is like basically just gives everybody a platform to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people have a bad stigma, or prison has a bad stigma. So, you know, like we were talking about last night, everybody's been through something. So, but we're all working towards change, you know. And I respect your program right here. You're a real good dude. So I'm like, man, I had to get you on here, bro. I had to get you on here. So, okay, so the first question I wanted to ask you, of course, was what's your name again? So go ahead, leave me your name one more time.
Michael Ruelas,
Okay.
Ruelas.
Okay, and what gang did you were you a part of out there?
I used to be in Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Okay, and from Salinas.
Yeah, Monterey.
Monterey
County.
Okay. And out there in Salinas, like I know Northerners, like Nathaniel's, like that's real known out there. Huh? That's like one of the main gangs out there. Like, 'cause I mean, I've always heard about Salinas.
Yeah, there's Southsiders out there too, but we go at it back and forth, and I mean, it's a lot of killing and a lot of stuff, so it's pretty bad out there.
Is that who you guys funk with? Yeah, of course you guys. So is it predominantly Southside or predominantly Northaniel? Like, or is it?
It's actually a mixture of both too, but even it's treacherous on both sides. You even got to watch your own back with your own homies. They'll kill you.
Damn, bro. Okay. Here, yeah, make sure you hold it. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Okay. You good? All right. So, let me see. Okay. So, how long you been down right now?
I've been down since 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
And how long were you sentenced to?
They gave me all together. I have to do 12 years.
12 years. Okay. All right. And what you get locked down for?
Bank robberies.
Bank robberies.
They set around 2 banks.
Damn. Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's okay. That's a hell of a, like, you feel me right there.
Yeah, I just felt some type of way. I felt like the system owed me, so I mean, I had to. Of course. It was a wrong choice.
Of course. But looking back now, would you say that's a decision that you kind of regret?
Yeah, in a way, though, but I kind of felt like prison saved my life. Like, if I was out there, I would have got shot or something bad would have happened to me.
Yeah, So a lot of people say that, like, instead of being rescued, instead of being arrested, they were rescued. You know what I'm saying?
I really feel like I was, like, saved.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. I like that, bro. I like that. That's what's up. So how old were you, right, when you first committed your crime? Like, when you first start doing crime or getting in the street, like when you jumped off the porch, basically?
I ain't gonna lie, like 13 years old.
Yeah.
And I ran away from home, my grandma's house. They was treating me bad, so I ran to my cousin's house, and I started kicking in the streets, and it was just a snowball effect after that. I just ended up getting locked up.
What was the first time you were arrested, though? That's when you were 13. Was the first time you were arrested?
Yeah, we was headhunting we had a 22 rifle and a minivan, and we was mobbing around looking for the ops.
Oh, everything. I remember them days, bro. I remember them days.
It was dumb.
Damn. And so, what'd you get popped for? You get popped for the pistol, for the hammer? Or?
Yeah, we got arrested for a stolen vehicle and possession of a firearm. And then I went to juvenile hall for the first time.
Juvenile hall, bro. Hey, that's crazy. I'm gonna end up doing an episode about juvenile hall too pretty soon, because a lot of people want to know about that, about the hall. So being in the hall, what was your experience? How did you feel? What was the first thing that came to your mind?
I just felt like I had to be part of something once I went in there. That actually started my whole gang career, going to juvenile hall. You know what I mean? I started repping the hood and then getting into fights and getting maced and going at it with the cops. You know what I mean? I was just misguided. I was a kid, you know what I mean? But that's when it started.
Yeah. But did you did you have a big homie, somebody that influenced you that told you like, look, this is what you should do, or?
Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, I did. They were like in their 20s, but now I look back at it, they were just like really like they were misguiding. You know what I mean? But I did. There was people I looked up to.
Of course, of course. Absolutely. I mean, me too. I think we all got that. For me though, it was more like my brothers. My brothers were the ones that I looked up to, and they weren't doing anything positive. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I looked up to them and wanted to do what they was doing. You know what I mean? So I think that's what influenced me the most to jump off the porch in a sense. Just wanting to be like them. Excuse me. So is this your first time in prison?
To be honest with you, I was in the youth authority for like 4 years and 8 months. I got out. I was out for like a year, 6 months, and then I just did an 8-year term, and then I'm on my second term in prison.
Explain to me a little bit. Explain to everybody about YA, youth authority, because a lot of people probably don't even know what that is.
So like after that whole little thing, when I got caught up with the pistol, the stolen vehicle, they sent me to group homes. I failed all the group homes and the youth facilities. They said I was a ward of the state. So basically the state owned me. I was a child, you know what I mean? So they sent me to, they said I couldn't be anywhere. I couldn't even go back to my family's house, so they sent me to the youth authority.
Damn. So is that, okay, so when you go to YA, is that what everybody is, like a ward of the state? Is that what that is?
Kind of. It's like a prison for kids. They don't even have it no more, but it was like a place called Preston and Chad.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Were treacherous.
Damn. I heard that's what they called it. There was a name people used to call it, like
Gladiator
School. Yeah. Gladiator School.
It's true. You had to fight. I mean, even if you didn't have to fight, even if you don't even know how to fight, as long as you had heart, you still would get your respect. You know?
Damn. That's
pretty bad.
That's what's up. Yeah, I always was told that too, like Gladiator School, like if that's what YA was referred to. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just knew that my brother went to Preston, so my older brother Big Evil, and yeah, he used to come home telling stories, and it's a trip, bro. Like
came out more turned up than he was before.
Yep, 100%, 100%. And it seemed like he was gone for so long. Cause I was younger, but it seemed like he was gone for a minute though. Like in YA, like they give you long terms in YA. It's just like prison, right?
Yeah, it was like prison for kids. It was crazy.
Damn, bro. Okay, and so when you were in YA, of course you still gangbanging full-fledged.
Yeah, after YA, that's when I got deeper into gangs.
Yeah.
I got in touch with a lot of more people, and then we branched off to the streets, and it was just crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like the gang was your family? Like that was.
Yeah, especially like my first term in prison too. I had no one taking care of me, and it was just my homie. So I felt like I was obligated to like whack people for them, like do removals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just based on they were taking care of me, so they were like my family.
Damn, that's crazy. And like Nathaniel's are a real structured gang.
Yeah, like militant.
And I noticed that even when I was in a branch, and you know what I'm saying, I'm from Sac, so being in the branch, like that's what we go. It's called RCCC, and so we call it the branch though. But being in the branch, like I used to trip off on how the Nathaniels, they woke up every day and they had a regimen. Did a certain thing every day, just like kind of like how you doing here. Like I knew before I even talked to you, I knew you I already knew what it was. You were part of your regimen. I got up, worked out. You know what I'm saying? Just the same demeanor every day, homie. And I really respected that. You know what I'm saying? Because
they try to run it like the military kind of.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they have like a chain of command and all that stuff.
I wanted to ask that too. Were you how long were you a part of that? Would you say how long?
I'm like. Just like age, probably like 13 all the way till I was like 26.
Damn.
I mean, so a good little minute.
Were you a part? Like, did you make rank? Would you say you were?
No, I tried to. I did like a stabbing when I was in DVI, and then I was in a riot, and like I don't know. I just felt like I didn't get the respect I deserved. You know what I mean? And then like some fools were trying to smut me up. And it was just like a cutthroat situation, so I finally realized these weren't my people. But I was just a member. But I was trying to get some status, but they weren't giving it to me, so I felt played, you know what I mean?
How does that work? Like, I'm like, is there like a big homie that said, because it's okay, so is it Nathaniel, then
so it's regular Nathaniels, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then there's like a Nathaniel Soldado, what is like a Nathaniel soldier.
Okay.
And then there's Ganas. And the NS is like its own gang. And the Nathaniels they listen to anything the NS tells them, and then the foot soldiers listen to the Norteño Soldados, which are soldiers.
Damn.
So it's like a big old chain of command.
It is, yeah.
But I was basically on the bottom, and I was trying to prove myself, but that's what it always seemed like. I was always trying to prove myself to these people that even really care about me.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Seemed like that's what we all do, bro. It seemed like, you know, when it was in the gang, that's what we all did that. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, his name is Papi Chulo. He started his own gang, you know, Stunner gang, because a lot of his homies from Oak Park turned against him. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like a lot of that's a story. That's a lot of our story. You know
and mostly, to be honest with you, and it's sad to say, it's always over women or money.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
Mostly always over a woman. They'll have you on your back.
On everything. How sad is that, though?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we call each other brothers too. Like, I don't get it.
That's sad.
Yeah, I don't get it. What was the final straw for you that made you?
So yeah, that was the thing. Someone was smutting me up saying I slept with somebody's a Norteño's wife or his ruca.
Oh.
But like it was like some girl that was fat.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
And it was just
like a thought. Basically.
Yeah, she was just like a bot, bro. And I felt disrespected that they were doing that to me, and they were questioning me, and I was just like, and I was on walk alone because I just caught a case, so I was like, oh, these fools are about to get me probably when I hit the yard. After I just did this work, couldn't work for them, so I just had an aha moment, and I was just like, no, I'm better than all this. You know?
Damn, that's tight, though. You know what's crazy, though? I respect that so much because it takes people a lifetime to realize that, though. And some don't. You know what I'm saying? Some don't. I know somebody who told me that when he was like, man, I fell out. I was like, I'm done. He's like, I'm done. And I kept telling him, I tell you that they're going to get you. They're going to whack you.
Yeah.
He's like, no, fool, I'm good, fool. I'm going to stay. And the homie ends up leaving. And he heard a week later that he said he got whacked. The next morning. Yeah, killed himself.
Yeah, I wasn't about to die.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people out there, they get misconstrued how serious it is.
Pride.
Yeah.
And that's all
pride. Yeah, so, but at least you know what I mean? At least you were smart enough to know, like, that's not what you wanted for yourself.
And, there's times I'd wake up right there and I was walking along. I was fighting the case and I picked up time for those dudes and I would wake up like, man, I want to drop out. I don't trust these dudes. But in my mind, I was like, nah, that's a bitch move. I can't do that. I'm not built that way. And then my mama was going to court to see me at that time and she got sick. I mean, she was fighting the illness. She got cancer. And I was like, no, I just got to worry about myself and my family. These dudes really don't care about me. And I did it like a G, too. At court, I took my time. I didn't say nobody's name or nothing. I just took my time, like whatever, for that stabbing I did. And then I came back to the union. I just was like, hey, I don't want to be part of these dudes no more. Can you move me to the bottom tier with all the dropouts? And they're like, yeah, we got you, but we're going to move you in a week.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, whatever. And at that time, I had a position, and I was the tier security, so I knew they were already playing me. They were just like, oh, here's a position. You're cool. They were just trying to get me to the line so they could stab me over that girl.
Three-way call alert.
So I was just trying to play the part, whatever, and I was going at it with some other dude. He said he was from my hood, and I gave him back all the stuff they had. I was holding posts, and I'm like, I'm cool off you guys. He's like, oh, why are you dropping out? I'm like, I'm not dropping out. I want to hold a position. I'm not a Norteño. I mean, a soldier. And he's like, all right, it's frowned upon though. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? So we go to the yard, and it's a walk-along yard. We're in the cages, and they're busting down, and they don't call out my name to do count. So I was like, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? So it was kind of cool. They kind of let me know about that, but I rolled up my stuff, and like 4 days later, and they're like, hey, where you going? And I'm like, hey, they moved me to the other side because my toilet's broken. And then one of the cops is like, oh, we got one going to 108 downstairs.
Oh, no. Everything out there.
That was over after that. And they would walk by and they would talk shit to me, calling me out of my name and stuff. You know what I mean? Because my cell was right there when they would go to the yard. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I saved myself. So.
Yeah, for sure. And you already know, like, being a part of that, you knew what time it was. You knew it was coming to an end type shit, huh?
Yeah, you're going to get life in prison or you're going to die.
Yeah.
No man wants to do life in prison in a cage with a bunch of men. Like,
no,
I don't.
No, not at all. Not at all. You know, it amazed me because, bro, like, you know, like, like we're similar in a lot of ways. You see how we walk around, we fly, but like fresh kicks.
Yeah,
We be in our jeans. You feel me? Chains on, and a lot of people they look. I know they probably look at us well, like because I don't want to be in prison, bro. I live like I'm not in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I see that for you too. I see that this is not what you want for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm educating myself too. I want to make sure if I'm gonna do something, I get my degree at least.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway done, and I just want something different than this California lifestyle.
Yeah.
The world's bigger than California, so
yeah.
I just want to venture out and just be successful in any way I can. You know?
So tell me a little bit about your childhood, like as far as your parents and like what put you in the mindset of I'm going to start running the streets.
It was bad. My mama, she was only 15 when she was a baby herself. You know? And I had no dad around. He was locked up. And my mom started using drugs like when I was like 12, 13, and she just became a different woman, and she didn't really care about me. It seemed like I had to man up very quick, you know what I mean? And I wasn't getting no love at school either. I was trying to educate myself. The teachers were just thinking I was a problem child. They weren't trying to help me, you know what I mean? So I just started running the streets and trying to find love.
That's what you do, yep.
You know what I mean? And I started drinking, abusing, popping pills, doing coke at a young age too. And I see my little cousins, and they're like 13, 14 now, and I see them, and I'm like, damn, I was doing bad things around that time. I mean, and I could never picture my cousins like how I was.
Yeah, at that age. Yeah.
It was sad that I had to go through all that stuff I've been through. I mean,
damn, bro.
As a child.
Do you think going through all that matured you fast? Like, I mean, you had to mature fast. Like, at what age did you feel like you was just taking care of yourself?
To be honest with you, like when I was a YA, you know what I mean? Even though I was scared, I just felt like, man, like no one has my back but me, so I have to fight for myself. If not, I'm going to get victimized. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It goes like that in life, you know what I mean? But since probably 16, 15, I felt like I always had to be a man already, you know what I mean?
I was
just about a boy, you know what I mean?
That's about that age, That's about that age. You got any kids up here?
To be honest with you, no.
Okay.
So that's cool. I mean, I want to have kids, but I mean, at least I could build something and then have kids.
Yeah, build your foundation.
Yeah.
But you got a girl out there, right?
Yeah.
She's holding it down solid and rocking with you and all that?
Yeah, she's there for me. Yeah.
That's good. So what did you do to get you out of that mindset? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like right now you're doing college, and like, what did you do to get you out of that mindset of wanting to be, involved in games? Because once we decide to just drop everything, we have to have something to go to. Well, so what was your gifts and talents?
Well, I had fear. I had a fear of me not being I felt like I was meant for more in life. I mean, than prison and gangs. And I always had a fear of me passing away or dying before I reach my goals. I mean, I want to leave something behind for my family. I mean, even if house, property, or something. I just want to build something. I mean, I feel like there's a bigger calling than this. I mean, the prison for me.
Yeah. So was rapping? I want to get into this because I yet to.
That was my thing.
Go ahead.
I started. That's how 15. I was just I was stuck. 15. I was stuck in a cell, and I would just start picking up a pen and start writing music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a big fan of Brother Lynch was my thing, and X-Rated when I was a kid, and then I started listening to Eminem and Woody, and then I like rap all the way around. I mean, no matter what it is.
X-Rated and they from Sac. So I grew up around them.
Underground music. Then Bozzy came as I got older though, but that was tight. I mean, Steve-O and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let us hear something real quick. All right, I got something. This is something I wrote. It's called it's some prison stuff. It's I recall on the days when I went for that pen, ain't no love on the phone when I call collect. Now no money, but I send my respects. Yeah, I keep my mind sane and I strive for the best. Outcomes, bro, never so bright. Rather get tattoos than ever fucking cry. Seems like everybody try to push me back. Every bitch that I had, gas straight left my gas. Rules on my game, suckers that I hate. Creep with me, bro. Why I say some things on my life, G, bro. How I really went for my pain, my struggles. How I always see that. Ain't no love on the side. See the hardest man cry. Hold on to get my mind, losing with some time. Days coming up, y'all gonna feel my rap. And these pigs let me out. I'm gonna get my run back.
That's my niggas.
That's something I wrote.
Oh, bro.
I have other stuff on there.
Oh. Let me hear something else. Just give me something else real quick.
I have some players here that say, I'm back on the track and I'm back on that ass. No, get hella mad and I wouldn't doubt that. To the behind tent while I ride through the city. Got these hoes back in the neck, so I wouldn't doubt you hating. One of a kind, bruh. Stay on the grind, bruh. Since 50 yards laid back with your mama. Laid on recliner, leaning off lean. Shorty on E, so shorty's on me. Nothing on me, don't trick up no tramp. Jack of all trades, don't you work.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Be like, Bandit, where the fuck have you been? See, I've been locked down in the upstate pen. So you been lonely fucking with these mark phonies. They got you wet up and you're all away soaking. Never stop smoking, I'm loud like a cannon. I'm up in the game with the motherfucker passion. So stick 'em up as bad fella Bandit.
Oh my God, bro! I appreciate Bandit, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
But the thing that sucks when you rap, a lot of people hate on you. It's like, oh, he's garbage. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm trying to rap with you, not against you, bro.
Yeah, that part. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, you got to use it. Okay, so a lot of people tell me this too. You know, I write music. I've been doing it for a long time, and a lot of people tell me you got to use it for motivation. Just use it, just to, you know, it's hard to though, bro. It's hard to, but yeah,
I use it to express my feelings because, like, I feel like if I go through a heartbreak, I could rap about like the heartbreak.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I write my music about.
And instead of just mumbling and saying words to myself on the tier, everyone's like, this was a J-Cat.
Yeah.
I could just be rapping and be like, oh, that was rapping. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a way to express myself and vent.
I agree.
So that's where I picked that up in prison. You know what I mean?
I think you should really like continue to focus on that, bro. Cause, bro, you raw, bro. You raw, bro. Like. Let everybody know again where you at again, where they can find you at.
Bad Fella Bandit, spelled all together. Like good fella is the bad fella, and then Bandit. Okay. I mean, on TikTok, Instagram, SoundCloud, even YouTube. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. And I'm gonna have my wife
follow me
on my TikTok.
Follow me.
I mean, put you on my website too, so that we can follow you. We're gonna follow you too. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in touch for sure, man.
And you guys, you know, this is your boy 20B. I really appreciate the homie coming. This is Keep It G with 20B, Open Prison Discussions. I want to do a 2-part series with him, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to run it back again in a few days, you guys, because I really want to dig deep. I really want to get in the mind of what a Nathaniel is, and what makes you. I want to know what makes you. What made you want to like just get involved in that? What made you feel that was the game to get involved in? Was it because of where you were living? That like
it was more
blood. Like
my mom she dated nothing but Nathaniels.
Okay.
So she brought them into my life, and then I started liking the Niners, and they wear red.
All the red, flamed up.
If I grew up around Bloods, I probably would have been a Blood.
Okay, flamed up. Okay.
So the red and burgundy colors.
Yeah. Because I know, even for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we're a product of what we see.
Yeah.
A lot of us were raised in single-parent households, you know, like I was as well. You know, my dad was a Rolling Stone. And, but I feel like sometimes maybe, like I was talking to the homie the other day, he was on the show, and Chris, and we were talking about trauma. A lot of it stems from trauma, bro. You know, a lot of it stems from trauma.
Yeah, like, it's sad to say, like, growing up in the ghetto, a lot of people get abused.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I got physically abused, emotionally abused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was growing up in the hood, and it seemed like a lot of women that I knew were, like, abused.
Yeah.
Like, sexually, you know what I mean?
I know, me and you both, I know.
I met a lot of women, like, almost every girl I'd always date would tell me, like, I was abused by my uncle or my father, and it all was from, like, we're all from the ghetto, and I'm like, I wonder why it's like that.
Yeah.
And I think it has to do a lot with drugs and just environment, poverty, and it's sad, you know what I mean? But trauma is a big thing, and I mean, that's why people lean on drugs as a crutch.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I agree. And that's what puts us in the mindset to do the things we do to where we end up in prison. You know what I'm saying? It all boils back down to this shit. Like, And I try to explain to my listeners out there, bro, like whoever's hearing this, like right now we're sitting in the cell. You know what I mean? We can't control the door. You know what I'm saying? We got to flash our light to get the doors open.
How big is the cell? It's like
this one is small. This is hella small. Like
it's like your bathroom.
Yeah, this is like
that's what I told anybody. If you want to know what prison's like, put a TV in your bathroom and stay in there all day.
Everything. That's not
with top ramen.
There's some top ramen. That's it.
Kool-Aid.
Prison. Some Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid. Hey, the Kool-Aid with no flavor.
That's prison.
Yeah, that's prison, bro. Like and I feel like our families, our loved ones, is what gets us through.
Yeah, loved ones. Like people gotta understand. Like even a phone conversation or even a little bit of mail or even a text message will make somebody's day. You know what I mean?
Man, it's always about reaching out. Me and my girl did a show and we talked about that. Like it's just about basically being able to reach out, bro. Like if I didn't have my girl, bro, like I'd be in here just. I wouldn't. I don't know how I get through it.
I already know how.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see, I walk around every day, happy, bro, doing my thing. Everybody's like, I'm always singing up here, just mopping and doing whatever it is I'm doing, bro.
It's all about support. You know what I mean? You got to be there for your loved ones when they're down.
Exactly.
For the good times and bad times.
It's the good times and bad times, and I feel like this is one of the worst times that a person can experience.
Yeah.
And so we really got to have.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
There's people that's in prison. Lean on them. Be there for them because this is not an environment that we get that from. We don't get that comfort from the people around us, so we need that comfort from you guys out there. It's very important that we get that from you guys. You feel me? So just do that for us. Do that. Yeah. So like I said, I really appreciate you for doing this for me, bro.
You know what's up, bro?
I do. And you know what I'm saying? I made this show basically to give everybody a platform, an outlet.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So. For sharing your story means a lot. I'm definitely going to have you back. We're going to do a 2-part series. I'm going to have you back, bro. And, I think the second, we're just going to focus on next. We're going to focus on your music, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll put you in that mind frame. You know what I mean? So, Dave, is there anything you want to ask him, Dave? I know you my girl. She's my co-host. So, is there anything you want to ask him?
I'm sorry. I don't have no questions.
Okay. I throw on the spot like that all the time. All right. It's good. Hey, go ahead.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I appreciate you guys.
All right, no problem. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So, hey, y'all, this your boy Keep It G with 20B. Open prison discussions. You guys know what it is. You guys know I'm on all sites. My wife got me plugged in with everything. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Red Circle. I don't care what it is. I'm on there. But the website is www.20b.com. That's TWINNYB.com. And my boy's information is going to be on there. And we're also going to follow him. So therefore, you guys want to tap into his music, man, bro, make sure you tap in and share with everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of listeners that's all over the place. I was checking out. We got listeners in Guam and Puerto Rico. We got listeners everywhere. So make sure you guys tap in. We appreciate the support. And if there's any comments or questions, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and you can reach out any way you can. Y'all have a good night out there. I send my love to you guys. And stay safe, man. Stay safe and stay out of the back of them police cars. You feel me? That's not where you want to be.
Just tap in, slap my music. I'm on all sites. Fast Fellow Bandit. Stuck together. Hit me up.
And we out of here, y'all. Have a good night.
Gotta be grateful for the times down.